That's how I always roll. I flip it for y'all. I always. That's why I buy this straight, like one color shirt. But so I used to say Patagonia would design the shirts to be that way, but I don't even think this is a Patagonia shirt. That
Probably not.
sorry, it's one of those days. It has been. We sleep like 2 or 3 hours a night.
I don't know. I would not come to work.
It's not from drinking, so that's the. That is tough coming into work. Why don't you take a fraternity? And you don't get paid for FMLA. You ever heard of FMLA? You don't get paid.
And you need your money?
Well, we got it. We still have more debt. You guys know anything about student loans?
I know that I have them.
So you all have taken them, or only this guy?
I only did it last year.
I took out for my doctorate a total of $250,000.
And see, I think mine is only like 5,000. And next year I don't plan on taking anything else.
So my interest is at $292. I want to see if it still logs in now. If you teach 10 years or work as a social worker at a public institution for 10 years, they will forgive them, but you still have to pay 10 years of, it's 10% of your income. So do you guys have a way to log into them? Mohella? I think it was called Mohella. So that being said, the student loan thing is, I'll see if I can.
I filled the stuff out to get like the forgiveness for student
Oh,
You
loans.
did.
I did too.
And they
So I
said,
should
nope.
know.
They probably said, nope.
It's still a pause on it.
Right, exactly.
But they need to forgive mine because I don't know when I'm gonna pay them.
You start paying them after you graduate.
I'll see if the login works for this because I'll show you guys. It makes more sense when you see it right there. You're like, dang. What? I want to see if it works. All right, there it is. So this is the new, I don't want paperless disclosure. No. Don't you hate when they try to go paperless on you?
My bank does that. I actually need to call my bank.
So here it is. If you guys end up going to do your doctorate, ooh, it's on interest now. There's the big one. So I borrowed $251,000, $263,000. That's $250,000, isn't it?
That's a lot of money.
Ooh. So the interest is at 41. I was paying $300 a month on it. Isn't that kind of funny? Because how long would it take you to pay $1 million if you paid somebody $300 a month? I'm not that good at math. That would be 3,600. 66 years? Maybe, but then the interest is accruing, so that's what I think makes it worse. So, they do give me the payment reoptions. So this is just to kind of get you guys.
What else you gave?
Hello. You guys are both going to go to UC, aren't you?
Yeah.
Will you all graduate together? I mean,
Yeah, I graduated spring of 2024.
Okay, so one more year. All right.
You gonna come to our graduation?
I go to all the graduation.
You do?
I think you're supposed to. I guess you're right. Teachers skip. So that could be
If I wasn't
crazy.
in it, I would skip it too.
Right.
I
Yes.
don't like graduation. They're too long.
Right. Oh, they take a long time for sure.
So when COVID happened, and I had to drive to graduation, it was the best gift I could ever ask for. It was really cool.
Right. We got Tori and Tiona in here. So, as long as my computer doesn't die,
His computer on my.
it's on life, isn't it?
Yeah, look at it, it's glitching.
It's like It just skips every first, second, or third. Oh, so we were on this about video scared silent. So we're doing foster care and different groups. Ever been in a group or what group?
What group?
So any type of group. We were saying like summer camp kind of counts as one. The groups that we do with our license would be, for example, they have a DUI group. They also have a trauma group. They also have a parent and support group. A lot of your internships will probably want you all to lead a group if you're doing your internships in the next year or two. Are you going to do them in the fall or the spring? Okay.
It doesn't matter when you do it.
It doesn't. It would probably be better. The earlier the better, just so like.
So I shouldn't do it like, I mean, but the way my I've been taking all my major classes and stuff. That's why I'm only graduating in spring 2024, because I don't have any electives. So like my spring of 2024, I'll be taking like electives for like I'll be taking like just I think say like 2 or 3 electives just so I can like stay on campus and then my also.
Well, field is 12 hours. Did you know that?
I thought it was like 13 to 15.
Well, it's 12 and then the class is 3, so it is 15. And I thought that's what you were saying. You had to get up to full time. You might only have to just do field because it's enough to make right. It's enough to be full time. Uh-oh, you got him.
I think I know for a fact she wanted me to take the elective in the summer. So,
Are you in summer classes?
yeah.
Okay. And then you guys are at least following your blank sheet, right? Your check sheet, not blank.
Yes, but like, I have questions about mine.
Well, let's go over those. I feel like that's more important than anything.
It's not,
Yeah, I need mine too.
it's not even like my major classes, it's my electives, because they said, because I had Mr. Hill as an advisor, and he put
Oh
me in
my.
classes that I did not need.
Right. Okay.
He made me take American National Government, and that's an elective, but I'm supposed to take at least 3 electives that's from List B, and none of the electives that he gave me was on List B.
Okay.
Then I took, you only need 3 hours of a social work elective, and I was taking 2 at the same time, so I didn't even need to take both of those.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm gonna have to take a class over summer because I gotta overload my schedule next year.
My freshman year, they had me in physics classes, like science classes and stuff. So I'm like, bro, like, I'm lost. I mean, I'm a freshman year, I'm in class juniors and seniors.
Yes. So you only want to take the classes on the check sheet.
Yeah, I found that out.
And it's okay if you guys got thrown off a little bit, but here's an example. So you only have 9 social work classes, in all honesty. And there's the 9. And then field. So 3, 6, 9.
What are the older adults?
So this is the elective. You only need to take one of these 3.
Child welfare, I took that already.
Yeah, I took child welfare.
All right. So you need C or better and nothing else.
I think I took that with you.
I was about to say, I think I took that with you too. I think so.
I don't know if I taught that.
Because I've only had you and Beyonce
Social work,
and Griffin.
it's not child welfare, it's just.
2,200.
Let me look.
I'm just looking at it like,
Yeah, y'all took intro to social welfare.
You want to follow this perfectly and you'll be
Yeah.
done on time.
so I think I took down,
My stomach hurt.
I took junior practice 3 classes, so I took 2 on 1 year.
And you got all these done, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the social work left.
You email that to me?
Now, scroll down. Scroll down.
I gotta retake my garden science class.
Scroll to the
I'm taking
bottom.
that now.
You don't have to take a
Okay.
Science.
So you get to mine says,
something else.
You took that last semester with me.
I had my semester, but I dropped it.
Mine
He be doing too
Man,
much.
what, you got the same
Yeah.
teachers, bro.
What does it say?
He's terrible.
Bruh.
Look, I'm about to show
You
you.
gonna
mine.
pass, you told you to pass, don't pass.
I didn't know.
This says 2019 on it.
I found him semesters ago. I'm like.
I would say that
I'm gonna try to take like another science class.
Gotta take one of these ones.
But I'm taking that now. It's online.
It's on.
I got mine on
Wait,
water resource.
so we got 9 hours?
I would say.
I took it. I passed over something like the grade I got, so I'm retaking it.
That's good.
But
But I'm just gonna reuse
now,
it.
why does yours say list A? And mine says list B.
You did, I need to go. Show the water resources. I made sure I
Mine
didn't
taught
try to use
that-
lady
that
again.
thing
I
too.
couldn't do her.
Oh, you talking about,
11/5/2019.
what is that girl name? Cause I had that.
Yeah, I couldn't understand it for real, so I tried to.
The
I
time
haven't dug into these as much. I just know you no longer have to take 6 hours of language. You guys aren't
And
taking
I already
language,
took
right?
Actually, I heard
I
that.
had Spanish drama course.
Really?
I'm not taking no Spanish class.
You don't have to anymore.
So, you don't have to take it?
You
No,
don't
it's
take a
not,
foreign
it's
language.
not.
How does your,
So what am I
email
gonna
start
graduate with though?
Bachelor of Science.
Bachelor of Science.
Like, I would graduate Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science.
out? What's
I
your
don't
email?
think-
SP?
Yeah. I don't care as long as,
My older guy,
Perdomo.
he just switched math, so I'm gonna have to take it.
I'm saying though, can you send this to me also, please?
you said what?
What's your email start with?
I used to be a BA and my advisor switched from a BA to a BS.
That?
It's gonna be here. One.
Yeah, because Spanish was,
I'm just gonna put it,
really trying to take that.
It's a link.
It's no.
50 assignments a week is crazy.
I can try that. You guys ever use Dropbox? You can download it. You can probably,
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I sent you this like you asked me.
Because Mr. Charles, you're my advisor too, and I'm trying to make sure I graduate.
Yeah, I
But these 9 hours is gonna kill me.
Well, why would you need to take, only if you're getting a foreign language now to get your,
Mine as well.
so then you're good. You've already
So I don't
taken it.
have to worry about this 3 hours and that 6 hours.
I've never seen anybody have to worry. We can go double check with our chair, Perdomo.
Cause who can I check with, like,
Go back.
To make
They said,
sure
what
I'm
about the
on track
9
to
hours? You gotta have what?
Me, Perdomo, and Nikita.
For a bachelor's degree only.
Who's your advisor?
I'm
Right.
confused on what y'all are talking.
this, it says.
We're trying to-
Hours additional humanities, and then it says 6 hours additional humanities.
That's if you're getting the BA, and that's foreign language.
As if you get a bachelor's.
Right.
So I gotta take a foreign language to get my bachelor's.
Of arts.
But if I already took.
But
Foreign
if
language of arts.
you're not taking 6 hours of language, you could get a Bachelor of Science without.
But if I took my Spanish, then what? Do I still gotta take that 6 hours?
I've never had anybody have to take anything else.
I never read then. I'm still.
I'm not taking my Spanish.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
cool.
taking that Spanish.
You don't have to.
I get that bachelor's in science.
I'm gonna have a degree regardless.
They're
Don't
very
give a fuck.
Say that. Say that. I could apply right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Beverly.
I had to drop.
Oh.
And his course is still open online.
I think I got that. I think I got the same group, but I got them in person though.
So according to this, if I take 4 language ones, 4 language two, and then 3
She
additional
was
hours,
sorry as fuck.
then
Everybody
I
was
was
making
still in my
fun of
bachelor's
me.
even though I
She
took
was
a
sorry.
foreign language. I mean bachelor of science.
If you take 8 hours
Man,
of
what?
foreign language,
I had to drop
you
that.
get a Bachelor.
I didn't drop it because
I had to.
really for real, her class wasn't even that bad. If she would've just gotta go to class.
Yeah,
But
never
her
even
class-
looked this part of the list. I've always focused on
Yeah.
it. So I can double check for you.
Because I was trying to figure
I always fuck with natural disasters. I like
I'm
to
like, I
study
gotta
this.
take time. See,
But
I just thought this check sheet could be so much easier to ask,
man,
to
I put
navigate
this
here. Like, I feel like
That crap.
yes, like, if they just had it where like, these are the classes that you need to take, like, just to make it easier. But I know like other schools, they have something called, it's something.
It audits it yourself. You just have a computer audit.
Yeah, like, it's called degree work or
Yeah,
something, and then
apparently
you put it
we're
on, but
The science line?
And
$1
you-
million.
Yeah, I think we're Only
I was
environmental
trying to,
science.
I thought it was like a website with that stuff.
Oh, it should be only environmental
Stuff
science.
I've taken already.
The key numbers are
Then I passed
this,
that with a B. I'm about to see real quick.
9 social work classes.
How many science classes you gotta take that's social work
You
major?
got 2 language you could apply for the BA.
For
If you
BA.
didn't, you get the BS.
For BA?
Shit,
All
I
that
guess.
stuff on the left and all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm cool.
Yeah.
I got a whole
What's the difference
bunch of
between BS
classes
and
I gotta
BA?
take.
Don't
So
know.
really, I
So
got
BA
BA.
is Bachelor of Arts.
Field,
and
generalist
BS is Bachelor of
You can
Science.
graduate
So
with
Bachelor of
BS.
Arts is like.
I gotta take my
more,
criminal
like,
justice classes too for my
major
minor.
classes,
Okay.
and then, like,
If I wasn't
BA.
doing that, I could have
And
definitely
then
graduated.
BS is more of like,
Okay.
you take more science classes.
But I was gonna add all these classes, all these electives.
Oh, so the BA, you would be
So
taking
now I
like
just-
Spanish and shit.
That really just eased my mind,
Can you-
because
can
if
you
I
put
don't
that
have
off
to
for
take
me?
class over the summer, I don't want to.
Kind of.
That's
Break that
why
off.
she changed, that's why I'm missing.
Like, not really, you don't have
Maybe
to.
after class.
Let's say, all right, how many science classes do we have?
She said, "Mom, I think she did that."
Two.
All right, so I took 2 already, I'm taking my third.
Wait, whoa.
It says it right here.
I'm literally taking my 3rd class.
What other science class are you taking?
Bro, I took science, hold on.
Most people take water resource.
Oh, that counts as science? I've got that already.
They're my fundamental geography, that's not counted as science.
I don't know.
It should be.
I know, it almost sounds like,
Yeah, that's.
Well, it's the study of math and
And
shit,
I
but
I'm online.
Okay.
we can try to look it up.
I definitely took child and family services, so that's all.
Okay. All right, we're going all the way back to week
Yeah, environmental science.
3.
That's crazy.
And you need, I have to do methods of research.
That's a crazy class, man.
I think you need that.
Yes.
Taking stats and stuff, yeah, I'm taking stats, this semester though.
Okay. I took
Oh, here it is. Okay,
science.
look.
I took
Look at that. I got all my
That's
own
Credits,
Granted, I
you have,
had to fight, but I passed. For the C.
Let's see,
Yes, I did.
it's stats.
Medicine research.
stats, I had to see in there.
Stats, I think I had a B.
I need your help on your road. I heard that was a hard class.
It is, don't let anybody tell you that's not hard.
It
That shit is
depends on-
hard.
Who's your teacher? If it's Mr. Buckmeyer, then
Remember we was talking about the
Then
one
you're in
that was
big
not the
trouble.
best?
For stats, I think I had
I'm about to see.
He's terrible.
I gotta look at this.
But
it was easy to me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause the other
Yeah, I
class-
cheated too, but it was like,
Yeah, Buckmeyer.
Did he tell you guys?
no, I
No,
passed.
I passed because I did a different thing. I went my own way.
I took.
Why do they make Dropbox so hard to navigate? You ever notice that?
Yeah, it was actually.
You probably
So, you
should,
know,
but it's a
papers
free
like that?
account, which is nice.
You know, papers in stats?
No, math class. It's not even math class, it's you're applying rules that you learn. It's not math.
Oh,
So
okay,
you
okay.
got stats of social and behavioral sciences. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's not like
Yeah, I ain't taking business.
stats. It's stats, but it's not like the stats that you hear about. It's those skills, like understanding what he's talking about.
But all I did was write down the definitions of every word he did. I shared my notes with my friend.
Trying to share that with your other friend.
For like $100.
So I'm gonna, what kind of class I'm gonna be taking next semester?
A really hard one.
Because really, I'm almost done, like, you know.
You could. I was telling you, you guys probably could graduate in the fall.
Okay. I'm gonna graduate with my class.
Well, that just means you take the semester off and just live in the dorms and be a bum for the whole spring.
See, being a
semester.
bum is not it.
Graduating semester.
Hours, those are the key numbers, 120 hours.
I'm about to say, I'm like at 83.
But I take summer classes every summer though.
That's when, all right, I was meaning to ask about that. All right, so like for the summer, can our class gotta be in person for the summer?
That's always the $1 million question.
I do online.
So I do everything in person, but
Now they said like they said like some of our classes wasn't credited if it's
Wait,
online. or something like that.
we're not accredited online, so I always teach in person. I also film on here. So
So general practice, if that's offered over the summer, I have to come on campus?
That's what
I
I'm
always
saying.
do stuff in person, but I also,
So-
you might have COVID all summer, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you, alright, bet.
You might have
I'm gonna
COVID.
sign up for that over the summer, but I'm not coming down. I'm not.
That's
spending
what
my
I'm saying.
money.
That's what
I'm gonna
everybody
be- I'm gonna
says.
be working every day, so like.
So I teach all of the classes in person, like we are in-person program.
But I would love to see you over the summer.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if for whatever reason you get sick, you got COVID, I film on YouTube and you catch up, you still do all the work, it turns E2L. But it is in person, like we are not accredited online.
That's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
It is very weird, isn't it? It's weird that we're not accredited or weird that
Weird that we're not credited online for sure.
it's so much work. If you guys want to be the next ones to help us do that, I would welcome that.
Okay, now that, like, that really put my mind at ease.
See?
Really, like,
Look at her all eased up,
yeah, maybe
like
I'll just take a class online this summer, just to take me to get off my first load.
get caught up.
I was gonna take some classes. in the
I don't
summer.
take like 2 classes or something.
It's
I
good to
usually
do
just
summer
I
classes.
usually just do 1 or 2,
Yeah,
but this
I
summer
was
I'm gonna do like 3.
Doing like 2 over the summer.
I wish I could take bio over.
He had you drinking all night long and worried about stuff. Now your mind is at ease. Are you guys 21?
Yeah.
Tell me happy birthday
Happy birthday.
on Sunday.
Damn. So you're closer in birthday to
In October.
Thomas.
Oh,
So
than
you
okay.
me.
Thomas, oh yeah, when's
The
Janu's
new
birthday?
May
22
10th.
sounds too serious.
Don't it sound?
Did I, what?
Turning 22, like 21 is okay, but 22 is
Right.
crazy.
No, that.
23 is about to hit.
Let me see if I can
I
find
turned
it.
22
I
next
probably
month.
don't
That
have
don't
it anymore.
sound
It was kind of funny. We had,
good. It really don't.
so the kids wanted to go sled riding yesterday. I feel like I run a group at home every day, but it's with a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old.
I said like kind of newborn. I heard you. I heard you. Okay.
Another newborn.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Let me see if I can find this for you.
How many
guys.
more you gotta go?
She wants to have like 4.
Oh, one more.
Y'all gotta let them grow up.
I
Y'all gotta let them grow up.
One more would be a
You guys are
lot.
rich.
That's the problem. That's part of the
Do
problem.
you
If we
come,
had-
do you go to the pantry that come out there? Or you be having classes?
Oh, you mean the one we have here?
Mhm.
I've gone before. Is also hand out the food with them, and then they'll give you they'll give you food at the end if you hand out food.
And see, I wanted to figure out how I can do that, like, they'll hand out food on those days.
You just show up.
I've been trying to do
Yeah.
that. Like I've been trying to find like homeless shelters and stuff. I ain't gonna hold, like I've been thinking about doing a lot of stuff, like buying a whole bunch of canned goods and stuff.
Really?
Homeless shelters, but I can't find none.
But you see,
I wanna
if
show you that.
if you look online, I know, there's a lot of organizations out here that have a list on their website of the things that they need, because like, I gone to their Vision of Hope, and it's some stuff that they have so much of that they don't really need, but like on their website, they say exactly what they need, like they need clothes, they say what size they need and stuff like that, what kind of food they need, because some of the stuff they got too much of.
That's, I mean, like, I ain't rich, I ain't buying clothes and stuff.
No, I'm saying, like, even if you just have, even if you already have stuff.
Who does he
Yeah.
get?
Or they say,
okay.
they got lists of like hygiene products they need, stuff like
So
that.
like if you just like donate, like we have some
Yeah.
clothes you're not wearing, you just donate it.
All right. So you ready for this? Are you even ready for it? Now that we've gone 29 of the 49 minutes? Are you ready for a group? Leading a group. So I was telling them there's only 3 major assignments. So remember this. The first one is observing a group. A lot of people observe an online AA meeting. But if you know a place that you want to do your internship at or know where they run a group, somebody said, did you say that you knew a place they run a group and you want to watch? Okay. If you know one, you can go there. During COVID, we made it so you observe an online AA meeting. That's okay because they're happening every 24 hours. So you can observe that for the first assignment. Second major assignment is leading your own group, and I have material for you to lead your own group if you want that. And the third one, and it's probably the longest paper you'll write in your social work career, unfortunately, it's creating a group. So you either create a a group without a grant, or you can create a group with a grant through grants.gov. So all semester, all we have, it would be next month, you turn in observing the group. Yeah.
You said paper?
I'm saying, how long is that paper? I'm saying it really
How long
about
is
that.
that paper?
I feel like it's 10 or 11. It's one of those.
Oh, okay, cool. And you say when is that due?
That's the final.
That's the final.
Right.
Okay, so I just gotta get started on it now.
Right. I always tell people now so you could do
So
like
if I was to
a
take this
page.
over the summer, I still have to do 10 to 11 pages.
Middle of April.
That's actually insane. That's pretty insane.
It's crazy.
A lot of people take it incomplete and turn it
Did we
in.
have a, that's what, did we have a class, I mean, did we have a class like that? It was like 8 to 10 pages.
I bet you HBSC had like a 6 to 8 page paper.
I'm about to say, yeah, one of the classes I had was social work class, it was like 8 to 10 pages, and I ended up doing 12.
Oh, you did? Okay, you like the
Yeah.
papers. That's funny.
Not
Some
really.
people hate the
I
papers.
was about
Some
to say,
people
not
like.
really. I didn't have a lot of information.
See, I be thinking like that. Sometimes I gotta do as much as I can do.
Let me see if I have. Is this called 4202?
What, class?
Yeah, is this the number? It's 4202.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Tosca. What is she doing?
All right, so I taught this class at the University of Cincinnati in 2013, and we created these PowerPoints. So this is the fun part too. I created them with Jennifer, and if this works, I'm gonna play it. It works.
Hello, class, and welcome to our lecture on group leadership as part of group skills in substance abuse counseling course.
That's where you make the big money, substance abuse counseling.
Man, that ceramics class got my boobs.
As we look at the objectives for the
What's that? What'd you say?
Said ceramics earlier, my boobs are so ashy, bro.
You gotta put lotion on.
I want to remind you to review the other materials for the week prior to viewing the lecture, as it is intended to supplement your reading. By the end of the week, you should be able to identify and describe leadership styles and the personal qualities of group leadership.
Actually, I should ask that too. Have you guys ever had to be a leader of anything, like in charge of something? I know you've done summer camp, so I always call you out first because I remember that. You had to lead anything. It's okay if you haven't. It's just a curiosity. Like,
Any sports wise.
yeah, that would. Actually, I have a group's video about storming, norming, forming, adjourning, and it's through Remember the Titans. You guys ever seen that movie? Remember the Titans.
I think so. I watched Debbie
But when I play it, it'll cut me off on YouTube. So I try to. I might have to play it after, like, I turn off YouTube some days. They like put a strike on me if I play it. But it's good. It's about leadership and like kind of how groups come together at first and how it is weird when you all introduce yourself. You got like strangers come in like this dude. He's not even registered for the class. You know that? He's just like poaching for free. Then you kind of get your, and they use Remember the Titans. It's about a football team, how it was rocky at first. And then they get their stuff together and then they go on to win the division or whatever it was at the time. And then like, then they had to leave for the summer. I guess football would end in the fall usually. So they have to leave for winter break or whatever. Football would end in the fall usually. So they have to leave for winter break or whatever. And it just shows the stages of a group. So which leadership role would you have had in sports? Was it like with basketball, football, or baseball? Or
Definitely all three in wrestling.
okay,
I was one of the cops. Made sure everybody did what he had to do. Made sure everybody showed up to practice.
and then you said one that you've been a leader in, or not? I don't know. Or T4 even.
That's me every day, like, just.
Shut up.
Say or not. I can't remember. Or all in T4 even.
That's me every day, like, just.
Shut up.
Say shut up till you register for the class. Like, have you ever volunteered anywhere too? I don't know why I use that as.
Oh, how about I volunteer? I volunteered in a nursing home.
Okay. So you probably have to take like initiative there. I'm sure they tell you what to do. Was it you stuff like I said for hospice? So I'm familiar with
I
nursing.
feel like I take more like initiative in everything at work. Like, I work on the Navy, so I do, even though they taught me a lot of stuff, some stuff I kind of got it.
Are you kind of the team lead? Like you go in? Which one are you working at? In Beaver Creek or in Dayton, or is it
So I get to work
which city? You told me this, but I can't remember which city you're from.
I'm from Chicago, but I moved to the suburbs, so I work in Tampa.
Okay. And so I'm always remembering too, when I was a cook, there was always, we had to like clean when we first got in there. Is there, do you guys like take inventory, or I'm trying to think of what it would be.
So I do register, mostly register sales, and then sometimes I do inventory, but like they're like register, so I do register most of the time, not that. And I feel like doing the register is a lot, like taking initiative, because even if you teach you a lot of stuff, you gotta take initiative to like work with different customers and then
Mhm.
customers want stuff done a certain way, even though like you have to do it a different way.
Mhm.
It's just a lot, so I feel like that's like taking initiative.
Right. Yeah. Are you ever in charge of also like the scheduling or whatnot, or is it usually just the bosses do that?
That's my manager every day.
Okay.
She
Okay.
a part of the schedule. I wish I was in charge of all this. Technically I am, but I'm not. I get a say.
How many years have you been there?
I've been there for almost like a year and a half.
Okay, that's cool. They give you guys a lot of the breakdown with that. So I was trying to relate it back to like group leadership in general, because when you do have to be in charge of something, it's like a whole different scenario. You know what I mean? Like we're used to when we're in school, and I had this more than you guys did, is you guys at least have like good distractions. You can like text all class, watch movies during class, and Morris, whatever. But when I was in class, we actually had to pay attention and like participate. And you're used to being like an observer, like sitting down, watching what's going on. And then when you do your internship next year, it almost like the script is flipped a little bit, where you got to like be in charge. You got to go see clients. You remember which type of clients you wanted to work with. Kids, adults, or prisoners, or juveniles, any?
For sure. Like I'll probably go any youth. I'll probably go like trouble youth or
Okay.
just school.
Right.
I work
So-
with kids.
So you become like the one they look up to and like the one in charge. So it's, and if you led a group, well, so my first job was Adolescent Recovery Center. So I worked at Claremont